What's up, you guys? It's your girl, Mika Chanel, back with another edition of Mika Chanel is Just Saying. Tonight we are talking about The Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 1, Episode number 2. I did not take any notes on this episode, none at all, because there are only like a few key things to talk about in the episode. So, and I just watched the episode again for a second time. So hopefully it's fresh in my mind, you guys. I'm like, okay. These ladies have like the worst weaves like that I have seen on TV. And I'm really surprised because they're in Maryland, which is, pretty close to DC area, hop, skipping and junk from Georgia. I don't understand. And then they say they have like all of this money and they're so prestigious or whatever. But I'm like, if you're going to wear your hair all jacked up, at least let it be your own natural hair, or it don't have to be like natural curly, but at least let it be your own hair, not weave. Like if you're going to wear a weave, keep it tight. You know what I mean? And they say they got all this money for hairdressers, and I honestly do not understand what's going on with their wigs right now. But anyways, this episode opened up where the last episode went off, which I don't know why. They decided to continue that scene, but it was just basically with Giselle and Karen, and Karen's, giving her this lecture on etiquette or whatever. And then they go into the house and start eating, and Giselle pulls Sharice to the side and, tries to see what's really going on, because she's like, her and Sharice are really, we're really good friends, so she doesn't understand what the problem is or whatever. And so Sharice is just like, I didn't appreciate you and your friend coming in, and then he insulted my hair, and if my hair, if your hair is any indication of what he can do, girl, I am straight. And Sharice is like, my hair is fabulous. I'm like, girl, no, that bang is not fabulous at all. I don't know what that fake bang was she had going on. I'm not even sure. Like, it must have been like 5 or 6 pieces up in that bang. I'm not sure what was going on with the bang. But anyway, so basically Giselle decides it's time for her to go because she's not getting anywhere with Sharice, and she can see that, Sharice is really irritated with her. And then here comes Karen wanting to get into the mix and talking about they need to leave, and she gets upset with Giselle's hairdresser because he did like this right here. But he wasn't, in my opinion, he wasn't doing that as if to show like, this or, whatever. He was doing that because she was like, I need security. And he was like, you are security. And he's pointing to his arms as in, like her arms, are kind of muscular or whatever. So I think that's all that was. But, Karen wanted to take an extra mile. Anyways, these ladies are just too extra for me. So what happens after that? I can't even remember what happened after that. Oh, so Katie, she has a rabbi come over because she's Jewish. She says that her mother converted when she was 10. She is biracial, but her mom and her birth dad divorced, and then her mom married a Jewish man, and she converted, and Katie was raised Jewish. And so Katie is having a Hebrew naming ceremony for her 2 twin daughters. Okay, you guys, I thought that she had 3 kids that were 3 different ages. So she has 1, and then she had the twins. So that's how she has 3 kids under 3. I'm like, damn, girl, was you popping them out like that? Anyways, so her and the rabbi sit down, and the rabbi is looking at her like, girl, you are you're not true. You're not authentic at all. That's the way he's looking at her, because he's just like, can you read Hebrew? How often do you go to, the mosque? Is that what it's called, the mosque? No, the temple? I can't remember, you guys. What's it called? Correct me down below, because I honestly can't remember what it's called. Anyways, and she's like, I only go on the high holidays, and he's looking at her like, just like them Christians that only go on Christmas and Easter Sunday. Anyway, so they plan it, and she's like, she wants her boyfriend to be involved, and he's like, well, who is he to these kids? Anyways, after that, you see, what do we see after that? Oh, we're at Karen's house, and Karen's husband's aunt, which is her aunt, Dot, comes over. She's a older lady, of course. And I guess this is the lady that got Karen, showed Karen the ropes when she got into the Hubert family, and she moved to Potomac. I guess Aunt Dot was the one that showed Karen the ropes and how how to act and all of this, which I can see from the way that the lady was acting about her teeth. I'm like, dang. I mean, she just looked, y'all know I don't drink no warm tea. Y'all know I don't drink no warm tea. But you know what? I'm going to give her a pass because she's elderly, and y'all know how old folks get and thinking that they can say any dang thing that they want to say to you, y'all. I have a 97, almost 98-year-old auntie who is just as sharp as a 65-year-old, okay? Just moves a little bit slower, that's all. And she says some stuff sometimes, and I'm just looking at her like, just because you was born in the early 1900s, don't mean you can't get kicked down the flight of stairs. Anyway, so they just have like a little family visit because her daughter, Karen's daughter, is going off to college. And so, they just kind of have a little cute little family visit. Whatever, that's over. Karen's husband seems like, he said, like, at first I thought he was going to be one of those men that kind of move around kind of slow, but no, he's pretty agile, okay? He look like he can do some things. And I can see why she I don't know. I just he's a nice looking older man. I don't know what I was saying. I just lost my train of thought because I thought I saw something on the wall. Anyways, so anyways, let's move on from that scene. So then in the next scene, I'm not sure if it's the next scene, but it's the next thing I remember is Giselle coming home, and her daughters are doing their homework, so she decides to interrupt them from doing their homework to ask them do they like her nails. And then after they, tell her nails don't look all as good as she thinks they look, she asked them to help her with the whole Charisse and Karen situation. Now, I'm wondering, like, well, why are you going to your daughters for help? But, I mean, I guess it's just, something to do in this scene or whatever. And honestly, I didn't really see anything wrong with her. I don't think I don't remember her discussing any of the specifics with her daughters, but so I don't really see anything wrong with her, talking to her daughters like that. Her daughters are like not preteens, I don't know, that stage that they are, and so just like the little girl said, the little 10-year-old, she was like, talking it out never worked, because I've been through that a million times. So, basically the stuff that Giselle is going through is basically stuff that you would go through in elementary school. And I really didn't see anything wrong with it, because she's showing her daughters that she's trying to be the bigger person, even though she had this falling out, but she's trying to be the bigger person. So I really didn't think there was anything wrong with it. Now, if she was over there talking about, oh yeah, I can't stand Karen, I can't stand you, blah, 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 and then motherfuckers, blah, 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 if she was like, talking like that, I'd be like, okay, that's not, what you need to do. But, what she did is she's showing her kids, that she's trying to be the bigger person. So she writes a letter to Karen, she writes a letter to Charisse, she sends them a car, so that they can meet her for lunch, so that, they can basically squash everything, hash out all of their differences. And so, did that happen? No, that happened last. So then, I'll talk about that in a minute. We'll get to the little shady ass dinner in a minute. Let's go on back over to Katie, Mixed Katie that looks black. But there's a lot of mixed people that that don't look biracial, just because our black genes take over, y'all. And especially if like one of your parents are darker skinned, or a black person that's like darker skinned, then you tend to not be, because oh my goodness, I know quite a few biracial kids that don't look biracial. And then I found out that dang on motherfucking Robin is not biracial in here. Now, I could have sworn I saw a preview, but then she was saying I always identified as a black woman. And that's what I was seeing in the preview, right? And so I just took that to mean that she was biracial, and then she looks biracial or whatever. So, but she's not. She just came from some super light skinned black folks, and they, whatever. So they are there at the naming ceremony at Katie's house. Giselle comes in late, talking about she Jewish folks started stuff on time. Girl, only people that don't start stuff on time is black folks. For some reason, I don't understand. Black and Mexicans, like we can't get it together for shit. Unless you come to my house. Everything at my house starts on time. But anyway, so Giselle gets there late. They're doing the ceremony. It's cute. Katie looks all excited. Her boyfriend is there. The rabbi called her boyfriend delicious. Said, and her delicious boyfriend or friend or something he said. And I'm like, delicious? Okay, that's a little weird, rabbi. But okay, we're going to go with it. We gonna roll with it. Anyways, that was kind of it. They chit-chatted, like I said, out after the naming ceremony. They chit-chatted outside, and that's when the whole, Katie, I mean, not Katie, but Robin and Giselle, declared that they have two black parents. Anyways, so then Katie, Giselle, and Robin attend an event called, what is it called? Sip and Socialite or something like that. And so basically this is an event put on by the new housewife, Ashley. Now Ashley is a little 26-year-old bubbly, she's biracial as well, bubbly, little, cute girl. And this rubs Giselle the wrong way. I don't know what it is. I don't know if Giselle wants to be the most fun one out of the group, or what, or if she just got an issue, like Robin said, like she might have an issue with other pretty girls or something like that. I don't know. But Giselle was just not feeling Miss Ashley. Hold on. Giselle was not feeling Miss Ashley for some reason. And I'm like, you sitting up here talking mess about this girl, calling her a thought. When she found out her husband was 55 or 50 or something, whatever how old her husband is, she's like asking her, do your husband take Viagra and all this? And I'm like, dang girl, you sitting up here drinking this girl's free liquor and you talking shit. I done told your ass gone somewhere. Leave your check at the door for the charity and deuces on me, okay? But Ashley just kind of went with the flow, and she says she wants to, later on you see her talking to her husband. She says, she wants to be nice to the ladies because they're very well connected, and she's basically trying to just get in the hang of this Potomac lifestyle. She says she's not from Potomac. She grew up very poor. She said they got evicted a couple of times, and her childhood was not the best. And so she, so when she met her husband, he introduced her to the finer things in life, and she is happy. You hear her in one scene telling this man that we need to open up this restaurant ASAP because I have a fear of going broke. She doesn't want to go back to that lifestyle. But did you see what her husband said? He was like, oh, you don't have to worry about it. You're not going broke. All right. I like that, Ashley's husband. Anyways, that's pretty much it. Nothing too much happened at the charity event other than Giselle throwing her much shade. Katie likes her. So I think that they're going to form a friendship throughout this season. And I'm actually looking forward to seeing more of Ashley. She just seems more down to earth, and she's fun, and she's not caught up in the whole Potomac lifestyle right now, so she can be, so she's a little bit more loose and relaxed or whatever. So let's get to this shady dinner, okay? Now Giselle done sent a car to pick up Charisse and Karen. I don't know why. Honestly, I wouldn't even bother with it. I would have just been done. But, she wants to make up. They're on this show together. She said her and Charisse have been friends for a long time. Her and Karen have been friends for a long time as well. So, okay. You want to make up with them, that's fine. So they get to the restaurant. On the way to the restaurant, they're already talking mess in the car. They're like, they don't know what she wants, and just already coming with attitude instead of coming with in a place of, okay, let's talk this out and move on. They're coming from a place of, if she ain't gonna bow down and kiss my ring, then I'm done with her, or whatever. She's not one of us, basically. So they get to the restaurant. Charisse is there. She offers them, like, you can sit wherever you want to sit. Charisse is just, Charisse. Giselle is just, she seems a little nervous or whatever, but at the same time, she seemed like you could tell that she was very open to, moving forward with these ladies. But I mean, as soon as these women sat down, baby, Karen with her old messed up bangs on her wig and kept messing up. I can't, I can't really say too much about that because it looked like the wind had blew it or something and she just couldn't get it back into place, and she didn't have a mirror or anything like that, so she probably thought she was still looking good. Anyways, but then Miss Sharice with her stank ass sitting back like this, like already on the defensive or whatever. If I was Giselle, seeing the way she was sitting with her whole demeanor, I would have been like, bitch, bye. Nope. You know what? I wanted to, make up and move on. No, bye. See you later. The car's outside, okay? They'll take you back home. Because, why is she coming in there like that? She just was all stank. And Sharice is just, she's so fucking self-important and just thinking that I honestly don't even know why she's mad at Giselle. Like, I don't know what Giselle did. Like I said in my last blog, like, I understand, like, they were being a little silly with the ice maker or whatever, but at the end of the day, the girl came over early to help you with your party. Okay, you left her in the kitchen. Now, I would have been upset about that, but whatever. And so, but Sharice was just so stank. And Karen wasn't too much better, but at least Karen's demeanor wasn't, but Sharice was just, what is wrong with her, y'all? What is going on? And she was in the one scene with her daughter. Her daughter was doing gymnastics practice or something. And she was like, yeah, my kids make me happy. I'm happy about this. So I don't have to think about the drama with Giselle. What drama? The drama that you created in your mind because you don't have anything else better to do with your time? This is probably the most excitement she done had, in a few years. Anyway, so basically the conversation goes nowhere. The Karen and Giselle just keep Karen and Sharice just keep rehashing and keep saying over and over again how Giselle did them wrong. How? I don't know. By sitting in the old girl's seat and then by I coming up the old girl stairs. Whatever. Is that really that bad for you to just hold a grudge like this? Okay. It's the storyline, I know, but whatever. So that was pretty much it. They leave. First Sharice leaves, and then Karen stays, and her and Giselle talk a little bit more, but of course it's not going anywhere. Karen's like, I have flowers for you. Giselle's like, I have flowers for you guys or whatever, but you can't have them, so whatever. Goodbye. Deuces, homie. It's just so silly. What? Can somebody please tell me what the hell the problem is? Like, why are they overreacting so much? Seriously. It's only episode 2 and we already seeing friendships fall apart. Damn, y'all. And I'm not right now getting why it's so exclusive to live in Potomac, other than the people thinking that they are better than other people. Outside of that, I'm still not seeing a lifestyle of, the rich and famous or anything like that. So, but it's only episode 2, so maybe we'll see a little bit more to come. You guys, I hope I touched on all of the parts of this episode. It was kind of boring. Like I said, I think I'm gonna like Ashley. I think I'm gonna like Katie a lot and Giselle. I'm definitely Sharice. She's out. So, I'm over Sharice already. I can't even take it. And when her walls come tumbling down and that dang glass house that she is living in shatters, which it looks like it's going to do sometime during this season, then you see karma's a motherfucker, okay? Karma always comes back. What you put out into the universe, you definitely get back, okay? So, anyways, it is what it is. So that is all I have, you guys, for the Real Housewives of Potomac season 1, episode number 2. Like I said, nothing much was going on in this episode, but the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills are on right now as we speak, and I'm really excited about that. I probably won't blog about it. Did I say New York? I meant to say Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I hope that's what I said. I can't remember. But anyways, hopefully I will be blogging about that tomorrow night. I have to travel tomorrow to New York for work. But since I'm going to be alone in a hotel, without my family and, yeah, so I probably will have plenty of time to vlog. So hopefully I can pull it back up online when I'm in the hotel and then be able to like do some notes or whatever, so I can give you guys a vlog on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Then My Wives comes on, so I'll probably be doing My Wives from New York on Thursday night as well. Anyways, that's all I got, you guys. I done drug this out 20 minutes and I swear I was only expecting it to be 10 to 15. So I'm gonna cut it off now. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. And until next time, you guys, please stay real, stay safe, and stay tuned to Mika Chanel is just saying. Bye-bye.